there. Welcome today. We're speaking with my good friend Tim Magorrian from Guardian Angel Home Inspection. The home inspection is such an important process in the purchasing of a new home, and very often it's a first-time home buyer. So I thought we'd bring Tim in today and have some conversation about what that experience is like, what you could expect, and how you should view this information. So welcome, Tim. Thanks for joining us today.
Mike, I can't thank you enough for having us in. I appreciate it.
Awesome. You know, I think the first thing that I usually talk about with my client when we order a home inspection is what our purpose is. So before I kind of repeat what I talk about with the client, maybe you could identify to our audience, what's the purpose of getting the home inspection?
Yeah, sure. So, you know, a home inspection is a snapshot in time. It's a condition of a house at that moment, right? Unfortunately, as home inspectors, we don't have crystal balls, so we can't predict what's going to happen tomorrow, next month, next year. We could do a really good job of giving somebody an idea of what's going to happen with the home, but we can't predict it, right? So it's a snapshot of time, and it's an inspection of all the home's components. Every home inspection company carries a different SOP. You know, like for example, we check appliances. It's not in the New York State SOP to check appliances. So we check all the appliances, we run all the appliances. So you have to check with whoever's going to be inspecting the home to find out what their SOP is for home inspections, because they can vary.
Right. So when I prepare my buyer for a home inspection, there's a couple things I tell them. First of all, we've already negotiated and made our deal.
Right.
So the purpose of the home inspection is not for us to renegotiate necessarily.
Correct.
That's really the first thing. I need to get it in their head. That's not why we're doing this.
Right.
When we walk through a house and we see a broken window, we see a stain here, we knew that when we made the offer and had it accepted. So
Right.
for us to now ask them to repair that, that's really not what the purpose is. The home inspection is for us to find out what we didn't see that would be very large, that would make a change in our decision. We would want to know if there's a foundational issue. We would want to know if there's a roofing problem or a problem with the heating system in advance, because that might change our decision about moving forward and going into full contract on this house. So that's kind of how I set people up before we do the home inspection. Is that pretty accurate?
I think that's a really accurate understanding to give your buyer. You know, I think buyers sometimes, they watch all these TV shows and they think that it's something that it's not. So I think educating them on the front end, having their agent educate them on the front end makes a huge difference in the outcome of a home inspection, right? It's setting clear expectations with the buyer before that day even comes. And when a buyer calls us and they talk to Denise goes through the whole inspection experience with them and lets them know exactly what's going to happen, what we're going to do, how long we're going to be there. And I think that also helps, set the expectations and clarity for what happens during a home inspection, because there is like this myth out there that it's, you're going to go do a home inspection, you're going to find $30,000 worth of things wrong, and then all of a sudden you're going to be able to drop the price. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way.
No,
so, I think it's really good that you do that with your clients.
That's good information. Okay, good. Well, we'll take a time out. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.